So in my last video, I too discovered that yes, my ROG Ally no longer recognizes my SD card and has seemingly been cooked.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Let's not.
And I joined the growing pile of Ally users we regularly see on social media with this issue, with 23% of you great viewers voting on yesterday's community poll also having your SD cards fried, and a whopping 41% understandably refusing to use your SD cards in the handheld. While Asus did put out a BIOS update in version 3.22 way back in early July as a short-time fix to increase fan speed, it got me wondering once again, what exactly will be the long-term fix that Asus will choose to resolve the SD card situation once and for all? So here are the 5 possible options, including one that you all voted for as the most likely, and one that I think is the most reasonable and would make many of us Ally users very happy. So let's dive straight in, and option 1 is for Asus to do nothing. It's very possible that Asus may just hope the SD card issue will just go away and simply RMA devices as and when they go wrong, like they did with our great reader Pierre Jeptha, who got his Ally back within a week with his newly replaced motherboard and reader. But as Asus themselves have officially admitted the SD card fault, surely they have to do something more widespread, as they themselves have acknowledged that it is a genuine fault of the device. And this leads us on to option 2, which is a class action lawsuit. We heard from reports back in July that a class action law firm were gathering information from us Ally users for a possible class action lawsuit due to the Ally's SD card and overheating issues. This would in effect force Asus to respond and take action. No further developments have currently come to pass just yet on this, and if any of you have any knowledge of lawsuits, then please share what this could potentially mean in the comments below. We'll be following this very closely, so make sure you slap that like button and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest breaking news on this potential lawsuit, which we'll cover in future videos. You guys rock.
First of all, I gotta tell you something. Come this close, your breath is smelling like Chewbacca's hairy beanbag.
Option 3 is a software update. As mentioned, Asus did increase the fan speeds in BIOS 3.22, but surely this is a temporary fix. Besides, the real issue is seemingly a hardware issue, with the SD card slot being positioned right next to the heat vents. So yet another software update will not be a viable long-term solution. Option 4 is to replace with an updated Ally model. A whopping 37% in our poll voted this as what you'd most like to see. Personally, I don't really see Asus swapping our current Allies with a brand new updated model, as this would surely cost them a ton of money to do this. But this absolutely would make us Ally owners super happy that Asus went out of their way to do this, which would fully resolve this issue once and for all. And option 5 is a product recall. This is my personal preferred choice, as this is seemingly the proven preferred method that companies use to fix issues. I own a Nissan Leaf, and all credit to Nissan, I got in the post a letter requesting I take the car to my local dealership to fix an acceleration issue. Again, while it would cost Asus far too much to give us all a full refund after sending back our Allies permanently to them, they really do need to be 100% honest and take decisive action by just simply replacing whatever part of the Ally that is the issue, which one of our astute viewers, Blue Gizmo 1983, states could just very well be the SD card reader itself that quits working. Just a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, ORICO, who very kindly sent me their 10-in-1 docking station to test out with the Ally, which is awesome. Along the first side is a PD pass-through to plug our Ally power cable into that supports up to 100 watts, a HDMI port that supports 4K, a VGA port that supports 1080p, and finally a 1 gig Ethernet port. And on the other side we have a micro SD slot, a normal SD slot, 3 USB Type A ports that all support 5 GB per second, and finally a 3.5mm headphone jack. I was really impressed with the aluminium alloy that really does make it feel like a more premium docking station, and the best thing is that it supports 30 watts turbo mode. So if you're after a new docking station, the ORICO 10-in-1 is a great solution, and more info is in the link below. Again, a big shout out to ORICO. Regular viewers to the channel know how in love I am with my Ally, just like so many of you are too. It's an absolute game changer and we use it for hours every single day. But it is kind of crazy that yes, 41% of you quite rightly just aren't willing to use such a basic feature as the SD card slot. So let's really hope that Asus provide a long-term fix for us sooner rather than later that we're all happy with. I'd love to hear how you've been affected by this SD card issue and what course of action do you think that Asus should do. Let us know in the comments below. And as a little extra bonus for watching right till the end of the video, I'd love to share this awesome quote. Be simple, don't carry the baggage of the past. Open your hands and just let it go. Life is too short to allow the baggage from past hurts and mistakes to get us down every day. So just let go and stay encouraged today, guys. And check this video out if you want to customize game artwork in Armoury Crate in just 4 easy steps. I appreciate every single one of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.